Here are the stories that we're tracking for you today. Climate change is sparking a wildfire season unlike any before. Mandatory evacuations were ordered near Lake Tahoe as the Calder fire, the latest to grip California, shows no signs of relenting. The wildfire had burned through remote areas in the Sierra Nevada for 2 weeks before cresting a ridge on Monday, starting an aggressive descent towards major population centers in the region. Officials say the fire is only 15% contained. Switching from fire to water and from bad news to good, a federal judge Monday threw out a major Trump rule that scaled back federal protections for streams, marshes, and wetlands across the U.S., reversing one of the previous administration's most significant environmental rollbacks. The ruling will afford new protections for drinking water supplies for millions of Americans, as well as protections for thousands of wildlife species. America's longest war is over.
Yes. Yes, it is.
For the first time in 20 years, there are no U.S. troops in Afghanistan. The last military planes left the country on Monday, a day ahead of President Biden's deadline. The last American soldier to step off Afghanistan soil was Major General Chris Donahue, the commander of the Army's 82nd Airborne Division. On Tuesday, the president marking the end to this chapter in our nation's history.
I was not going to extend this forever war. And I was not extending a forever exit. This decision about Afghanistan is not just about Afghanistan. It's about ending an era of major military operations to remake other countries.
Google and Apple hit hard by the first law in the world to threaten their dominance over App Store payments, all thanks to South Korea. The companies will have to open their app stores to alternative payment systems in South Korea after a bill to break up the tech giant's control over competition passed the country's National Assembly on Tuesday. The new law threatens Google and Apple's lucrative 30% cut of most in-app digital sales. Some in the U.S. government have also proposed enforcing similar rules. Earlier this month, a bipartisan Open App Markets Act was introduced in the Senate. The one-time golden girl of Silicon Valley now heads to trial. Theranos founder Elizabeth Holmes, former billionaire and media darling, takes on a new title Tuesday as jury selection begins in San Jose federal court. Defendant. Holmes claimed Theranos was going to revolutionize blood testing, but investigations revealed the testing technology did not work as advertised. The former CEO now faces 10 counts of wire fraud and 2 counts of conspiracy, charges that allege she knowingly misled investors and patients about the capability of her company's technology to defraud them. Opening statements are scheduled for September 8th, and the trial is expected to last 13 weeks. Tweet of the day goes to Sir Andy Murray. The winner of 3 Grand Slam singles titles has been staging an admirable comeback in professional tennis, following what could have easily been a series of career-ending injuries. The 34-year-old with a metal hip, literally, had world number 3 Stefanos Tsitsipas, a decade his junior, on the ropes in the first round of the US Open on Monday. That is, until an unusually long bathroom break. After taking an 8-minute trip to the toilet ahead of the 5th and final set, Tsitsipas broke Murray's serve and went on to close out the 5-hour match. Murray mocked Tsitsipas in a rather savage tweet Tuesday morning, writing, quote, "Fact of the day. It takes Stefanos Tsitsipas twice as long to go to the bathroom as it takes Jeff Bezos to fly into space. Interesting."